The Mental Health Foundation Scotland secured funding from the National Lottery Awards for All scheme to bring together a youth panel of young volunteers living with long-term health conditions during the COVID-19 pandemic.
The youth panel came together to create a social media campaign that would raise awareness of how young people living with long-term health conditions are facing additional challenges to their mental health as a result of the coronavirus. We realised that we had all shared experiences and felt that we were being labelled into one homogenous category of people with underlying health conditions, despite how different and complex our conditions and our lives are.
So, the More Than a Condition campaign set off with a mission to show the world how young people with long-term health conditions are so much more than their condition. We used all of the Mental Health Foundation social media channels across the UK to promote our campaign, raise awareness of the issues and make some key calls to action.
We asked people who make decisions about, with and for young people like us to pledge to acknowledge, involve and ask us about anything that affects us. We raised awareness with the general public that young people are impacted by this virus too, and we asked them to be mindful of this when they speak about coronavirus.
We shared our stories about how our mental health has been impacted by coronavirus, which we hoped would show other young people like us that they are not alone. We asked people to share their own experiences or show their support for the campaign through Instagram stories.
Across all of the Mental Health Foundation social media channels, the More Than a Condition campaign reached almost 100,000 people, and just under 2,500 of those engaged directly with our campaign. It was great to see how the message of the campaign resonated with people across the UK.
We engaged with professionals across the third sector, public health, education and government throughout the campaign, with special help from 3 key organisations.
Children's Health Scotland is proud to have been a partner organisation in the Mental Health Foundation Youth Panel's More Than a Condition campaign. Sharing the Youth Panel's important campaign messages with the children and young people we work with has been really empowering, and some of our young people have told us that they feel more confident to talk about their health conditions and have been inspired to get involved in volunteering and campaigning.
The team at Children in Scotland has been delighted to support the innovative More Than a Condition campaign from the Youth Panel of Mental Health Foundation Scotland.
We at the Health and Social Care Alliance Scotland have been delighted to engage with and share the resources created by the Mental Health Foundation and the engaging group of young people who have been involved in the More Than a Condition campaign. They have shared their experiences of how they've managed to cope, and by doing so will inspire and give support to others who are going through similar situations.
This is the first time the Mental Health Foundation Scotland have brought together and facilitated a group of young people completely remotely and virtually, and we have all learned a lot from the experience.
During my time as a youth panel member with the Mental Health Foundation, I have learned new skills and met some inspiring young people. I have gained a new insight and perspective on job applications and interviews from other charitable organisations, and have built more confidence and determination to pursue my ambitions in my life.
I have loved being a part of this project because it's meant I've got to know other young people going through similar things to me, but it's also shown me that our voices do matter and we can make a big impact.
I really loved being a part of the Mental Health Foundation Youth Panel. It was the only thing I was doing while shielding, so it kept my mind off being at home all the time. And I also really loved the ability to put the views of all young people with long-term health conditions across to professionals and to the general public. We want to thank everybody who took part and engaged in our campaign for helping make it such a success. Thank you for being kind, compassionate and recognising that we are more than a condition.